This is Jacob13 here, and today I'm going to be doing a squad builder, the first video in a long time, I think like 3 to 4 weeks maybe. I just haven't really had that much time to do anything. Probably could have made a couple of videos here and there, but I didn't really see too much point to it, because it's not like I'm making money off of YouTube or anything. So I just kind of took a break from it. So anyways, back to the squad builder. By the way, if you hear the fan in the background, it's the drown out noises outside of my room. So sorry about that if you can hear it. I'm trying to talk a bit louder, closer to the computer. So I guess you just turn your volume down and you should be able to just hear me. I got the squad builder already up on the screen to save some time, because I'm also going to show you a different adaptation like I did in a previous video. It's going to be a lot less expensive. I think it was a previous squad builder where I had 2 adaptations. By the way, ignore that for now. I'll get to it later. But we'll start off with the goalkeeper, Buffon. Buffon is a solid keeper at times. I don't really like that many keepers at all in FIFA 14 just because they're all really bad. They all just have really bad moments at times. But, you know, the informed Buffon has got pretty good stats, pretty good keeper. And then on to the loads of Team of the Season cards in this team, which is the main reason I made this squad builder, just to get a couple informs, Team of the Seasons, Team of the Years in there. The Ibra would be Team of the Season, but there's not really any point to it because Team of the Year is better. But anyways, on to Sergio Ramos, and he is in there because he's first of all a solid center back. Literally the only bad thing about him is his work rates. Everything else is just about perfect. And then Chiellini, well, in Ramos' stats. Obviously, he's been out for a while. 86 pace and 92 defending, 94 heading, main things. He also has decent passing and dribbling. On to Chiellini. He is, in my opinion, a much better defender simply because him and Benatia of their medium attacking work rates and high defensive work rates, which is one of the things I look for in a defender. And especially if you have a high attacking or a high defending work rate, medium attacking work rate with 81 pace, that is great. And then 93 defending and 90 heading. And he's slightly taller than Ramos. And then Benatia, I think, is 3 inches taller than Chiellini, I'm pretty sure. But Benatia has slightly similar stats. He has 1 more defending, 2 more heading, but then 2 less pace. So they're both just solid center backs. Chiellini 1 rating higher. I'd say I'd probably very slightly prefer Benatia, mainly due to his height. And then on to the midfield, and obviously there's Cristiano Ronaldo there. Don't really need to explain that choice. Then there's Bale again. He is a pretty easy choice to get that Real Madrid link in there. You could obviously put Modric, and you may not want to move Bale down. He's normally a center forward, but he does make a very, very good center midfielder. When you look at his stats, he's got the pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling mainly. But then he also has defending and heading better than most midfielders. So, you know, he will fit very well in that center mid role. And then on to Pogba. Might have been able to put Vidal into this. Didn't actually check the chemistry. Didn't really worry about it because Pogba, I think, is probably better than Vidal. The 2 Team of the Seasons. Pogba has like 4 less pace, 1 less shooting, the same passing. And I think like 3 more dribbling, 3 less defending, and then like 11 more heading, I want to say. Something crazy like that. But I'd say Pogba is better in everything but his work rates. The only thing that makes Vidal better is that he has high. But anyways, Pogba is a solid midfielder. And then Cuadrado. 4-star skill moves and stats like those. I would love to have that card. Not actually sure exactly how expensive it is. I didn't check any of the individual prices on this. And this is kind of just if you're extremely rich. There's actually, I think, another 500,000 or so adding on. To the last player, Kabai. He's not in the squad. He's just there for comparison. For the 2 options, the other player is going to be Cavani there. I'll put him in a second. But to get the strong links to where they all have at least 9 chemistry, you have to use a PSG player. So it was mainly between Matuidi and Kabai. Matuidi being a defensive midfielder, but he's Team of the Season, which makes all the stats better. And then Kabai being a center mid. But Matuidi, if you look at him, you think, well, look, 90 defending, 86 headings, kind of wasted there. Yeah, but he has 15 more pace, 2 less shooting, but then 4 more passing and 8 more dribbling, which makes him much more suited to be an offensive mid. He also has a high work rate rather than a medium work rate, which neither are great for an offensive mid, but if you had to pick between the two, a high work rate would be slightly better, unless you're like really down on fitness, like you only use one team or something like that. But I think if you can afford this team, you don't really need to worry about fitness too much. And then the other player is Cavani, and it is his Man of the Match card with pretty decent stats, slightly better than his normal card. Really just depends on if you like using Cavani or not. And then there's Ibrahimovic in there. Just like Ronaldo, not much to explain with that choice. So there is the team. You can pick it up for about 12,770,000 coins. Only about that much. But no, this is mainly just a window shopping squad to see what you could have if you, like, say, packed Pele, um, or if you have a lot of money, you can buy lots of coins off of someone. But anyways, so there's that team, just a fun little squad builder. And then the cheaper version, you only need 370,000 coins. For this one, it's still very expensive, but not nearly as expensive as the other one. And the only difference is Modric in for Bale, and none of them are in form or team this season. And then Cabaye's in there for Matuidi. But otherwise, it's still a pretty decent looking squad. More than a pretty decent looking squad. It's a great looking squad with Ronaldo and Ibra in there. But those are the main players that make it expensive. So yeah, other than those two, you can actually get most of these players fairly cheap. You could put Menez and Jesus Rodriguez in there for those two, and I think it'd be around like 60,000. No, not 60,000. How expensive is Cavani's not expensive anymore. It'd probably be around like 30,000 actually. So yeah, there's that team for slightly, well, a lot less, but still kind of expensive. But anyways, so that is going to be the end of the video. I probably won't be putting out, I can't promise, any videos anytime soon. The next one may be a week from now or so. Probably another squad builder or something related to the World Cup maybe. But other than that, I won't be making that many videos until like summertime when I'll have loads more time because school will be out. So that'll be the video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.